Moi everybody! Today I would like to speak to you about Polychromos Pastels. Since it's a medium that I never tried before, I decided to try it today with you and give you my thoughts. I checked on the Faber Castell website and they said that Polychromos Artist Pastel contain a high level of pigment and they are completely free from oils and wax. The crayons can be smudged to create fine transitions of color. They are harder than the soft pastel crayons. Let's try them out. Here you can see the supplies that I use. And now I proceed with the swatches before start, because I choose some of the sticks that were in the 12 set. The sticks feel a little bit dry on the paper, but most likely this is because the paper is not meant to be used with pastels, but with color pencil. But unfortunately, as I said, I never used this medium, so I didn't have the right paper for them. And here you can see all the final swatches. So I started putting down the darkest blue that I have in the set, and I try to put down all the pigment on the paper in a smooth way. And then I proceed in the medium part of the sea with the lighter blue and the deepened blue together, but I stay a little bit lighter. And in the front part of the sea I put the light blue and the green together. As you can see, I packed the color a lot in the darkest place, but I try to be light-handed in the front part where the sea is more green. Then I proceed with white color and I put it with light-handed too. Then I started with a cotton swab to blend the colors together. But what I immediately noticed was that I have a granulate kind of result. Pigments didn't blend together very well, so as soon as I can I start trying to blend them together with my fingers. As you can see, there were a lot of messy around that, especially when I start to do the blending with my fingers. I was totally prepared for that. I know that this medium is quite messy. Then with a green I proceed again in the sea, and then I go again with a light blue to blend. I have to say that blend together the colors with the fingers seems to be easier than using the cotton swab. Then I proceed with the white and I start to create my wave. I put the white pastel all in front the color that I already put down. Then with a black color I try to darken a little bit the final part of the sea. Now I took a yellow color and I start to paint down the beach. As you can see here, I start to make my shape and then go very light, and I didn't pack all the color, I didn't got an homogeneous result. Then I go also with an orangey color to obtain a sort of pinkish kind of final color, and with the black I darken a little bit the corner. With the deep blue and black I proceed to paint the wave shadows. And then with a piece of kitchen paper I try to blend out the yellow and the orange together, and then I proceed with the cotton swab and the white to blend in together the wave and the shadows. When I use the kitchen paper, I noticed that it blends quite well my color together on this paper, so I proceed also for the sea. I paint with blue other shadows in my wave. And with white I go for more details on the waves. The white also helped me a lot to blend together darkened colors and the white of the wave. With the white I also make some line just to give the water effect. And then I came back again with the orange color to darken a little bit the beach. I put some black down on the beach under the wave because I want to create the wet effect on my beach. And I blend out with a cotton swab just because I need more precision. Then with the white I went back to the wave and tried to paint some highlight. I also went all over the border of my darkened color on the beach in order to blend out and have a more natural effect. Then I put some blue in the wave, and with a black I also darkened the sea. Again, with the white, I create some more highlights and details on my wave. With the black again, I went back and darkened a little bit the sea. And with the finger, I finally blend everything together. Now the satisfying part to take off the tape, but as you can see here, when I took off the tape, actually there was some mess underneath, and especially there was some color on the border, so I tried with a kneadable eraser to erase the pigment out. It went quite well, but it doesn't take off everything. So, my final thoughts about these pastels. I can say that it was very easy to realize this painting. Actually, it was also very quick. As you can see, I did have some problems when I started to blend out with cotton swab because it was too small, and also the texture that I obtained wasn't the best. So it was a lot better with the kitchen paper and with the finger. As I can already imagine, the technique is quite messy, but I did have a lot of fun to doing this painting, and I have also to say that I love to change mediums and challenge myself. I like the final result that I obtained with this pastel, and for sure I will use them again. Let me know in the comment below if you already use pastel and if it is something that you are interested in. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to don't miss any other content. See you next time. Moi moi!